Hello, hello, and happy Wednesday, everyone. It is time for another What's New. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Where is here it is. Welcome to What's New. Too many little functions and too much fun to be had. Hope everyone is doing well today. Please do jot a little hello in the comments. Let us know where you're watching from. We always love to see people from across North America joining us for What's New. It is a steamy afternoon here in Stouffville. The sun is shining. We are certainly not complaining. This is our kind of weather. Darlene and I have had it on our wish list for 3 years now to have lawn chairs.
Matt says we do, but it's somewhere next door.
Oh, we got to find them.
Yeah.
So, sometimes if you come and see us and we're sitting out front, that could be why when it is just that beautiful. I saw some thumbs up. That's good. I don't think my funky hand signals work here on this streaming platform, but hello to April, hello to all of you as you are tuning in. We know the day is lovely, so we will not keep you long. We've got some good stuff to share with you as always. And it's kind of a little bit of this and a little bit of that, lots of announcements, good stuff happening, new classes. I don't know, what more could you ask for?
It's the perfect one to watch.
Exactly. So, where do we want to start? Okay, we're going to start with the this bin that's over here. Darlene's going to start with Concord and Ninth that came in after our What's New last week and got set up. Let me switch over to the other camera. Bloop. Yep, always a sound effect when you are here at the Paper Crafters Workshop. And I will... we're a little bit...
laggy.
Try moving now.
No, it's a little leggy. Is it okay? Hold on. Okay, well, let's take this. Maybe there's too much, and we'll start with
one at a time. And if something goes wrong, then we may have to leave and come back. But we will do the best we can because, technology.
There's always something,
all
right?
Take it away, Darlene.
We have their latest Concord released, and here is the first one. It's called Adventure Weight Stamp Set. There is a die as well as a stencil, and one of these had a picture on it. I think it's this one here. But basically what it does is it creates a little treasure map kind of map, and that you could put little areas of destination. It reminds me of a scavenger hunt map. That's what it feels like to me.
Yeah, keep going.
But what it is that you can build little scenes. So it has like the cactuses, the different trees, the mountains, the waters. It has a little cabin or house. It has the tent, and you built this little scavenger hunt. So the stencil colors it all in. There is little die pieces. This little piece here is a little map that you can create and fold up. And of course, our stamp set. So our stamp set says, "Congrats on the adventures ahead. Lost without you. Every year is a new adventure. Happy birthday. Scenic route. Wish you were here." So really cute little verses that you can add to your cards.
And they'd work for so many different reasons.
Yeah. Like if you're going camping, a hiking trail, that's pretty useful for a layout as well. Well, I didn't organize these properly, but here is Around the Garden. Around the Garden has a little die set as well as a stencil set that creates this border here. Nice stencil layers, and then this will cut an oval shape that you can place on top or just cut this opening open. But there is sayings that say, "Have the best day." Oh goodness, I can't read that one. Oh, here it is. "You're on my mind," and some little floral bits as well. I like how it has that shadow too, if you wanted to use the first layer and the shadow. Okay. Seems like I'm glitching here.
Yeah, just hold for a second. I'm going to try switching back to this camera.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, everyone.
Yeah, see, we're okay here.
We're all okay here. So it's not the signal. Let me switch back to my phone.
That's weird.
All right. So the phone doesn't seem to be working very well. Can't switch to the other camera because the other camera is at home. I'm trying to problem solve here on the fly. Let's just go back to this, and we may have to hold it up.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. We got some, last week we forgot the whole computer. This week we got the computer, but our phone isn't working. So
next up is icing on the cake. So it has a stamp set. It has an embossing folder that gives you those nice textures on your cake, and the die set, which I like is that because you can make a circle-shaped card, and here is examples of what you can do. It also has little letterings that you can die cut. So today is a good day. Happy birthday, Greg, and congrats. The embossing folder has like the little icings, the little dollops of whipped cream, and verses on the stamp set. I'm going to read it out and I'll turn it around. It says, congrats, happy birthday, happy anniversary. Today is a good day. And it gives you also those little details for the, if I could put my finger there, right over there, for all that icing. There you go. April says, video's a bit choppy, but not too bad. Okay. We have lovely ladybugs. I thought this was cool. Look at that ladybug. It's a nice, decent A2 size ladybug and all that textures that you put on it. So here's what the die looks like.
Got lots of detail.
Right? And all that stitching mark. I know it's really hard to see, but you have all that stitching mark on the ladybug where you're going to put all that extra detail on. It does have a coordinating stamp set that says, happiest birthday, thinking of you. You're so very kind. Congratulations. Miss you. Big hugs. Hello, friend. But I like how it's a banner, and there is a banner die right on the side of that die set. So that is lovely ladybug. And we have a little bit of Christina Werner left. Her release did fly out the door really quickly. So we have circle sayings die. I'm going to hold it this way so you can actually see the saying. So it says, big hugs. Hey there, much love. And I love how you have the inner circle with the sentiments as well as the outer circle to give that shadow. So really cool. And that's what the die looks like. We also love her little script greetings. So here is her latest set that says, miss you, healing hugs, best wishes. And once again, it has the sentiment as well as the shadow. And I really love her font. If only I can write like this, but it's pretty.
I've always wanted to take one of those hand lettering classes, and I've tried teaching myself.
I tried that. It's not easy.
It's not easy, and it's like anything, you need to practice, and I haven't been practicing, so.
Oh, perfect. And lastly, we have the splash stencil. Wow. So if you don't like getting messy and inky, this is the perfect stencil for you. So it creates all that beautiful texture. So like up here or the sample shelf here. So you can put the stencil anywhere on your card, whether it's a full card, parts of your cards in the center. But it has 5 layers and it's a 6x9 stencil. So this is the clean version of Smush Marks, right? The splash marks. That's pretty cool.
And it's stenciling, which I love.
Yes. So that is Concord and Knight.
We're going to try one more time on the phone. Otherwise, we will come back to seeing all of our lovely faces. I did disconnect, and let's hope we can reconnect.
Well, let's put something there.
Why is it not picking up? Nope. It should just automatically switch, but because I disconnected, nope. All right, let me try.
It's face on.
Let me try one more thing. Never a dull moment, so I want to come back to desktop.
So whose favorite friend is technology? Let us know, because certainly not ours.
Camera A, which should be this one, but it's not giving me. Okay, So let's just run with it. And we're going to have to do this this face on. So let's, instead of standing off to the corner, we can rotate. We can rotate. Woohoo! All right. So next up, we've got a whole bunch of goodies from Studio Light. And there's a little bit of this and a little bit of that. The first thing I'm going to share with you, it was because I wanted it, we brought it into the store. And that is mandala coloring books. So I actually have already, I think I got it in a trade show kit or something, this particular book here. And I have just been using pencil crayons to color. There are 20 pages inside. Now what I want to try is this is actually on watercolor paper. So like I said, I've been, let me flip it this way. I've been coloring with pencil crayons, but I want to get out my inks and try some watercoloring it as well. My one at home, Matt and I took my Copic markers and tested it on this paper. And even though it's watercolor paper, it seemed to work pretty well. So I'm going to try a few more versions of this, and then we will bring that in to share with you. But there is, and I don't know if there's how do they distinguish? This one,
I don't think there's names.
There's no names on them. So you'll just have to look at the pictures on the website. So they're all same idea, just different patterns. So there's this one here with the paisley. Then there is, Darlene's going to look it up while we are...
See what Matt
called them. This one here. And again, you can see on the back what all the different ones are. This one feels like it's a lot more symmetrical mandalas, whereas this one, well, I guess mandala by nature is symmetrical, but... And then there is this one here. So 3 great coloring books with, you can use different mediums on them. They've got different weights on the black lines. So some of them are a little bit heavier. This one feels pretty dainty. Whereas I know some of the ones in the one that I was doing, they're a little bit darker. So this one I think would look really nice with watercolors because that dark will really stand out.
We have it called as 1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, and 3. So 1 is...
Hold on. It's not showing up on our thing.
Okay. Anyways, look at the pictures. If you had a specific one you were looking for, we can help you out as well. Now, part 2 of that is something that I'm going to be experimenting with, but we brought in some ball styluses. So they're calling these embossing tools. But another thing you can do with these is dab them in your paint or possibly your paste or something like that and make those little dots. So if you have ever done, I recently went with a couple of girlfriends and did the rock painting, the dot mandala rock painting. That's the kind of tool that we use. You can also use these for shaping flowers and doing all kinds of sculpting things. I know we've had tools like this in before. We fall in love with something, the company discontinues it, so we're happy to find it again. All right, did you figure out?
Yes, it's under me. I was looking at you.
Okay, it's in the May new releases, and so number 1 is this one here, the green packaging. Number 2 is this one with the peach orange packaging, and then the pink one is number 3. Sorry, I'm getting my camera angles wrong here. So that is the coloring books. I'm going to do this one last. And then we have something super fun, and especially as summer is approaching and maybe you've got some younger crafters coming to craft with you, to play with. Look at this. This is a emoji die cut set. So it's called Delightful Die Cuts A5 pad. It is a pad of paper. Let's just crack it open.
Reminds me of the movie, the emoji movie.
So there's all kinds of different emojis in here, and they are punch out. They are not fussy cutting. So you could have a lot of fun with that pad. And to go with it, we've got the Speak Emoji paper pad. And I'll just hold this up here so you can see. We've got some stripes and plaid grid paper, but we've also got some super fun emoji paper. So this would be great for making cards for kids or by kids for their friends. This one, Emoji Santa. You could get them started on their Christmas cards. Then there are some that just have borders, and it's lots of fun. And then we have this jumbo pad. Look how big it is. So this is a 6x8. Look at how big it is. This is your solids. Does it say? Of course, it's going to be in metric. It's almost 12 inches by 6 inches. So you could use these on layouts, or you could use them.
Colors are pretty.
The colors are pretty, but my camera angle's not working very well here. So light blues, dark blues, oranges, reds, pinks, they all go together. So that is new from Studio Light. And then last, there actually is another bin. Let's jump to this one first. Studio Light has some really cool stickers that I saw. When did we go out there? Back in March. And have been meaning to order and kept forgetting. So these are sentiment stickers. So if you are not someone who likes to stamp, but you want to get into card making, or maybe you just want something quick and easy and mess free, these are perfect for that reason. So these are sentiment stickers. They come in this cute little box. They are like a clear acetate sticker, and we have them in black type and in white type. So you have your choices. I'm going to flip it to the end here and show that to you. So this one is called, and they did have names when I ordered them, You're My Person. This pink box is called You're My Person. So it's got You're My Person, You and Me, Good Times Ahead, Besties, and You Make Me Smile. And they all come in these little rolls, so black and white. We have, where's Another Year Stronger. So this one is good for birthdays as well as encouragement. So stay awesome. Cheers, live fully, happy birthday, and another year stronger. And they've got some fun little fonts too.
I like how they color coded the box too for the same type. That way if you're looking for the pink box and you want both, get the other pink box.
Exactly, get the other pink box as well. We have Hip Hip Hooray, so make a wish. Cheers, woohoo, party, happy birthday, hip hip hooray, and congrats. So I'll just hold that up there, like so. And then we've got thanks. So you're the best, you're awesome, thanks, grateful for you, and you made my day. And there were lots of other options we could have chosen. We thought we would start with these and see how people like them, see how we like them. And let me just see what's on. So they're transparent stickers on a roll. Does it tell us how many stickers? It does not. But if by the looks of the size of the roll, there's lots. There's lots and lots and lots. Again, Darlene's going to look it up. She's just a whiz.
Matt usually is really good. Does it say? No, it just
says 5 meters in length. So 5 meters of stickers. I think that's going to give you lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and more sentiments. We have one more little box here in this series. This one is not sentiments per se, but it is from their Gearheads workshop. And ironically, we've had, well, maybe not ironically, is kind of why I chose it. We've had a number of people come in the store over the last couple of weeks looking for gears, looking for, those things that were from the Rust and Revs collection way back when we had it, looking for rusty, grungy mechanical things that they can put on a Father's Day card or something masculine. So this one is called Industrial Elements. And it does. It's got these light bulbs. It's got the gears. It's got torn paper and all kinds of fun stuff in there. Looks like traffic signs. Ooh. So if you are looking for something masculine, maybe you still have Rust and Revs paper or something similar that you can use with this. These are fantastic, and I think they'll be really fun for all of our masculine.
Go to Darlene's little pile.
Oh, it's going to go in Darlene's pile. Okay.
My art journal.
She will take some pictures and pull them out. So the last thing that I'm going to share before we move on to the next segment is this brand new die from Paper Rose. If you are taking Deanna's class not this Saturday, but next Saturday, so June the 6th, that is her cottage garden class. This is the die that we have been waiting for. If you are looking to make cards, you do not need it to take the class, but if you are looking to make more, this is now here from Paper Rose, and we still have maybe 6 or 7 left. So go ahead and find that on the website. If you are on our special order list, you have already been notified, and we are good to go with that. And the reason why I left this to the end of this segment is because I'm going to segue into announcements. And the very first thing on our announcements is a brand new class from Deanna. So with the cottage garden class, we sold more spots, more registrations for that class than we have for many of her classes in the past. And she's coming out with a brand new one. This one is called Timeless Harmony. If you go to our Facebook page, or if you're on our Facebook page, scroll back to about 12:30 this afternoon. I will make sure that I go and pin it for people to find, but this is a new class using a simple vintage collection from Simple Stories that literally shipped from Utah to us this morning. So it'll be about a week before it arrives here in the store. But the class is now open for registration. It's 5 cards. The class itself will be on Saturday, July 25th. But if you cannot attend live, then it will be available for replay. Next up, we also have our Christmas Kickstart has opened for registration. And when you look outside that window and finally see some sunlight, you're thinking, Sherry, I do not want to think about Christmas. But if you are a card maker, then odds are, even if you don't want to think about Christmas, you probably already are. Christmas cards are one of the most popular cards, themes for cards that we see here in the store. And actually, I know of a couple of customers who have already started on their 2026 Christmas cards. Now, what is a Kickstart event? It is a collaboration between myself and 4 other stores. It is a weekend-long virtual event. There will be 5 2-hour classes, so each one of us teaches a 2-hour class where you will complete cards from start to finish. We like to promise that you will get 1 or 2 completed projects. We're still here, Barbara. We just have the overlay up. So hopefully that's what you're seeing. Let me know if you still are having trouble. I'm seeing it here on our other screen, but Darlene's going to check her phone. There is also, so back to Kickstart. On the Sunday, there are also 5 45-minute sessions that just give you extras, gives you extra ideas, extra inspiration, and that is more of a watch and learn versus a watch and do situation. So this is live on the website right now, and it is ready for registration. The class is at the end of August, and I believe we should have kits by the end of July, beginning of August to start shipping out. What's next? We have our Crafty D-Stash sale. So this Saturday at the Stouffville Legion is our community craft D-Stash sale. And we have 25 sellers that are going to have tons and tons of good stuff available for you at fabulous prices, generally used. Maybe missing a sheet or 2 of paper, maybe missing a couple of stickers on a sticker sheet, but tons and tons of bargains. We typically have people lining up at 8 o'clock in the morning, and they will line up around all 3 of the 4 sides of the building. It is a super popular event. And I'm going to switch back to my regular screen because there's a part 2 of this. Nope. Yep, that's the right screen. Let me get rid of this guy here. This is the screen we were using, right? Okay. Some extra deals. So if you are coming shopping in the store, this is in store only. These deals are not available online. So on Friday and Saturday, so not today, not tomorrow, but starting on Friday, we've got an extra, There we go. 45% off the lowest price of our clearance. We've got it all set up at the front of the store here, and you see a red ticket price. Then it's available. So the clearance is available now. But the other part, we've got some special buys. That will not start until Friday. So lots of good stuff, lots of good reasons to come to Stouffville. If you have ever been planning a trip, then make sure you plan this weekend to come and see us. And we've got some fun stuff going on, some great ways for you to get some crafty stuff, save a little bit of money, and be ready to craft the summer away. All right, what's next, Darlene? Do you want to do Lou Collins?
Let's do this one first because it's a little bit.
Because it's Paper Rose as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's do Paper Rose. We brought back some more Wedding Joy. So we had this a couple months ago where we brought in single sheets. We now brought in some more single sheets and some collection packs. So if you just a little down some memory lane, this is window dry Wedding Joy. This is their main collection, has beautiful paper. You have the chapel, the wedding cake, the wine, the swans, our wedding story. And we also have the basics. The basics is like their solids pack. Some very unique. But the nice thing about the solids pack is that you don't need a wedding to use this paper. It could be used for anything.
And they're not just solids. Like if you flip that
over,
it's like
they've
patterns.
got
Got some fun patterns.
Yeah. Really hard to see, but they have like roses and stuff.
It's more of a complimentary pack than I would call it a solids pack.
Not as busy too, I find. And we also brought in the basics for Wedding Joy in the 6x6. Oops, I'm going the wrong way here. That's a 6x6. We've had this before, but this is the embossed die cuts. We brought in more. These die cuts are punch out. You don't have to fussy cut, don't worry.
Yay!
But here is a closer look. They're decent size. You just punch out. There are 4 different sheets here. And new is, we know sometimes we need that fast card. Here's called a quick cards die cut. They are a little bit different from the embossed die cut. So these have the little circles so you can actually put them in the center of your cards. There's little sentiments like congrats, blessings to you, happily ever after, best wishes, happily wedding day. So a little tiny small kit to put wedding cards together. And that is Wedding Joy.
Excellent. Okay, now I'll do Lou Collins. 2 more to go. I know it's beautiful out, and I do appreciate all of you who have joined in live. And if you're watching on replay later in the evening, you can find everything in the What's New category on our website under May. As we've learned, we are still in May. Next week, we will click over to June, but in May, you will find all of these things that we are showing you tonight. All right, so Lou Collins is a lovely British designer for art and creative. So they have Katie, who used to be with 49 and Market, and they also have Lou Collins. I know Darlene has been playing a lot with the new Collins stuff, and she was so excited to be able to count this new stuff. And if you see her little pile, then this is right up her alley. So this collection is called Dragonfly Dreams. So this is the 6x8. Look at all those gorgeous colors and the moody skies, the grungy but pretty collections. So this one has 6 different sheets, 4 of each sheet for 24 sheets in total. And they are double-sided, so you are getting tons and tons of mileage for your dollar. It's so pretty. So pretty. But again, it's got that moody.
Yeah.
By bringing in that navy blue, it's a little bit more on the moody side. And then did this ever have a 12x12 or it only came in the 6x8?
Just the 6x8.
So I think Lou is much more of that art journaling kind of approach. So I don't think we will see a lot of 12x12 from her. Definitely in this collection, it is just the 6x8. Then we have some rub-ons.
That's a stamp.
This is a stamp, but this is rub-on. That's what I'm trying. There's too many languages on here. I'm trying to. I guess down here at the bottom. Duh.
All right. Words down there.
So this is Stitch Pattern Volume 2. So it is stitching rub-ons, and you've got them both in the black and the white. So if you ever wanted that look of sewing on your layouts, but didn't have a sewing machine, then this is for you. And again, lots of great stuff. There's 2 designs, 2 colorways, 2 of each sheet, so you get 8 sheets in total. And then there are a number of stamp sets and stamp and die sets. So first of all, we are talking about the splatter and the splash with Christina Werner. Well, here is another one. This one is called Watercolor Splash. Teresa is saying, thinking maybe Big Fun Q3.
We have something up our
We
sleeves.
have something else up
Something
our
different.
sleeves, but you know what? This was definitely in the running. So that's what the stamp set looks like on the back. So you get that same watercolor smooshy look, but in a stamp instead of in a stencil.
Your version of clean and
Still, my version, clean stitching, no machine needed. Clean splatter, kind of think she's thinking of me.
This will be good with the Catherine Pooler because of the solid.
Oh, yes. We will have to
Outfit.
try that out for sure. Magnolia Halftone. This is a stamp and a die. Just so pretty. And then 2 smaller stamp sets. So we've got Geometrics Dragonfly. That one's really cool. That would be really fun to color or watercolor. And then we've got Geometrics Floral. Look how pretty that is. And it is not, well, I guess it is mostly all one stamp. So the little honeycombs over here are separate and the sentiments are separate, but the rest of this is all one stamp. Same with on the Dragonfly. They are all one stamp. And then last but not least, and these have been super popular with Katie's releases, so we're expecting these to be popular here too. This is Dragonfly Dreams Kiss Cut Pet Tape. And I don't know what PET stands for.
Let's open that. Oh, I'm going to buy it anyway.
Okay,
so
so
let's show it.
Let's
You need
show it.
scissors?
All right.
Okay. Careful.
I'm going to cut through
Yeah.
this side.
Nice.
Well, see, we have fun opening things. It's like Christmas all the time here. But Darlene will attest it's not easy on the pocketbook.
No, it's not.
I just
My
don't-
stash is getting bigger. And it's funny because I helped Matt, check these in, but I didn't really take a look until now.
Well, sometimes it's like me. I get says, what do we have for what's new tonight?
Right.
I don't even know what's come in.
Or you forget because
Well,
it's ordered
some of
months
this
ago.
stuff has been ordered much long ago. That's not good English, but you get the gist. All right.
So the reveal.
The reveal. Da, 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 da.
Oh, wow. It feels thick. Is it thick?
It isn't. It's got an acetate on the back. It looks like, I'm not going to have enough hands. This stitching area is all one sticker. Then the numbers are a sticker. The alphabet is a sticker. This ABC is a sticker, and then it repeats. So this would be one whole piece. Now I would think, and you can try it at home and tell me, if you put this sticker down and then die cut it, I would imagine that it would cut through.
Yeah.
So that is what the PET tape stands for, or looks like. Still don't know what it stands for, but do we really need to know? It's PET tape. It is sticker tape. So that is that from Lou Collins. And then last, but certainly not least, we have Katie's new line. And this one is one that got held up. I don't know if it was in customs or just in transport from where it gets manufactured. I think this was supposed to be released a few weeks ago, but it is now available to us now. Yay! Yay! And oh, so pretty. So where Lou Collins was pretty, but kind of moody and deep, this one is pretty. This one is bright and pretty. It's called Garden Chronicles. And again, I'm sure it's not translating super well, so make sure you go to the website. Matt will have all kinds of pictures uploaded on there. We've got double-sided 6x8 papers. There's patterns, so there's purples and greens and teals. So pretty. There is, for this one, there is a 12x12 pad. So these come in a pad. There is a seal at the top, That's why we do not have single sheets. They don't offer them to us. But in the pads, there are also fussy cutting sheets. There are punch-out areas. See if I can get it close enough here for you to see. They're a lot of fun. I've played with previous ones from Katie, have a big project planned with one of her collections, and I think those are a lot of fun. So that's the 6x6 and 12x12. There is also, this is I'm going to say it's a companion piece. I would not call this part of this collection, but it is a great companion piece. And they're calling it Ledger Essentials. So very much looking like book pages, but you've got the flowers on there. Oh, Teresa has been playing the Google. Polyethylene terephthalate.
Okay, we'll call it pet tape.
Pet sounds so much better because it's our pet. But thank you, Teresa. Thank you for finding that. Anyways, these Ledger Essentials would make some really good companion pages and would work with whether it's Garden Chronicles or Field Notes or any of the previous collections. That would be a lot of fun. Back to Garden Chronicles, we have decoupage paper, which I believe
Darlene's request.
This is a Darlene's pick, but I believe they are thinner pages so that you can kind of collage them into your art journal or onto your page. They already have a bit of a collagey look to them, but they'll be lots of fun. We have the laser cuts, and the super fun part of Katie's laser cuts is that they are double-sided. So again, maybe not as indicative in this particular one, but the best example I have is last year's when she did Christmas. You can either have Santa facing to the right, or you can flip it over and have him facing to the left. So it really does help with directionality, and as you're designing your cards and your pages, it helps you, get them in that right orientation to lean into your focal points. So there's that. We've got the Garden Chronicles sticker book.
I think that's new, right?
I don't remember her having a sticker book before. So that is definitely new for her. We've got rub-ons. We have, there's two rub-ons, or are they the same? Nope.
No, different.
So that one was the Garden Chronicles. This is the Garden Chronicles Essentials. So again, some nice little neutral stuff in the black and white that really could go with any collection. Some great foliage and like handwriting and little scraps and slivers of things that will just add nice accents to your page. Enamel dots. And then we've got, looks like 3 different stamp sets. So this one is Fine Ferns. I think that speaks for itself. We have My Flowers. And I love the little compass areas and the I don't even know what to call them. The circular lines, I'm going to call them. The lines of longitude and latitude. Looks like you're looking down from the top of a globe kind of idea. But that is My Flowers. And then we've got Chronicle Remnants. So little ledger book pages, tickets, numbers, all those things that just that little bit of mark making on your page really finishes things off. So that's it, folks. That is it for this week's What's New. Get my good friend here on the screen. Again, apologies for the technology difficulties, but hey,
we did it,
and we figured it out. That goes back to my Monday morning coffee a couple of weeks ago. You know what? Life may throw us curves, but if we can make pretty things and we can send things to our friends and make them smile, then what more can we ask for? So wishing you all a wonderful rest of your week. Please, if you are within driving distance, we would love to see you this weekend. Our D-Stash sale, our in-store sales, and come and see us and say hello. Have a good rest of your week.
Bye.
Do-do-do.